If you're Edmonton, you're obviously going Pickard again tonight. Like, no doubt about it.
Cal is our pal.
If you lose this game, there's two ways you can lose it. You can lose it 2-1, and Pickard stops 27 shots, and then it's a must-win game 6, but
Cal.
You go Cal. What do you do, though? You win this game 6-5.
Cal.
Pickard faces 20 shots, gives up 5 goals. You don't give a shit. Win-win.
You don't mess with the juju. Why disrupt the roster at that point? Cal had a good game in his first game with us. Maybe not as good a game in the second game, but the team played in front of him and was able to rally behind Cal or for Cal. Yeah, you start if he is on the roster and he is starting and we're stacking up the W's, you keep that going.
All right, Liam, use your imagination for this scenario. Oilers win a 6-5 high-scoring game. They outshoot the Canucks 40-20, but it's last shot wins kind of night. Do you start Pickard in game 6 in that scenario, or do you go back to Stu?
I think I'm with Jay.
Thank you.
I think you just go back to Pickard.
Because that's still a 750 save percentage.
Well, that's not good.
Well, but like... It's kind of like the floor that we've already set.
I think if you win,
you stay with them, man.
Yeah,
I think the result doesn't matter. It's all about how he plays. If you win 6-5, if you lose 6-5, it's Skinner game 6. If you win 2-1, lose 2-1, it's Pickard game 6.
Dude.
I actually don't know what the right answer is.
Calvin Pickard's season average was 909. What did we get exactly last game?
Yeah.
909.
Yeah.
As promised. Calvin Pickard.
The one thing that
How dare you doubt him?
I'm not doubting him. I'm playing out hypotheticals.
Well, the one thing not in either of our hypotheticals is Calvin Pickard's not played 3 games in a row this season.
Has he played 2?
I don't know if he's played 2 in a row.
I don't think he has.
Like the Arizona, Colorado.
He's riding a high right now. He had his parents in the stands.
He was unlucky too. Like I do think the second goal was unlucky, but I think Besser meant to do that. And then the first goal just like went off nurse and just went up. Like that was what it was. But like he made some big saves in that game. And
yes,
there was one
crucial times.
There was one in the second period when he was coming down. I can't remember who it was, but he made the save, and I thought in my head, I don't know if Skinner would have stopped that in this time.
He's shorter, and he defends above his shoulders really well.
Does, yeah.
Like he knows, like he had some good, like he made some really, really key saves at key moments to keep this game on the rails. Like you're telling me if they lose 2-1 and he has a 9, anything that starts with a 9 save percentage.
Back to him game 6.
And they lose though.
Back to him game 6.
And if they get the W, you would switch back to Skinner.
If he has a 750 save percentage
but
and they
Skinner's
win.
Skinner's already done that.
I know.
So go with the guy that's stacking the W's.
No, go with the guy with the higher ceiling in game 6.
Too fickle. Higher ceiling. His playoff ceiling is low, dude.
His playoff ceiling is low. You were in LA, Jay. You saw it.
He had that. Yeah. So you're hanging your hat on that one game.
2 games. And he was great in game 5 back home. And he was great for 2 periods in Vancouver. Then the wheels fell off.
I'm staring at something that says 877.
And after tonight, you could be staring at a Pickard board that says 832.
Your fucking hate for Pickard needs to stop,
I love Calvin Pickard.
I don't think you do. You're trying to find any excuse to move on from Cal, who happens to be our pal.
If I was trying to find any excuse, I would say any kind of loss, you're looking to go back to Stu.
But you're like, I'm trying to create a circumstance where Stu gets back in.
I'm trying to create hypotheticals where maybe I can see
to support your Stu love.
I just said if they lose 2-1, I go back to Picks.
Oh.
Interesting debate.
Speaker?
Yeah, what do you think?
Mr. Speaker?
What do you think I think he's angling us here. He's trying to lead the
Tyler
witness.
Wants to lose so we can go golfing. Guess what? I golf no matter what. That doesn't matter. I'm golfing Saturday, whether they're up 3-2 down 3-2.
Regardless of how the win happens, you ride the hot goalie.
I think you have to ride the hot goalie too. I think
regardless if he was not that hot.
I
He would
don't-
have. He made the one save that we needed to not let them score the goal to get ahead of us.
I think it's just
Insane.
difficult to go back to Skinner right now
Yes,
because you know what he is against Vancouver.
team played great.
Did you see the video of when Bouchard scored
I
and the
hated
bench
that so
celebrated?
much.
And
It was-
Skinner
it
put his fist up
honestly-
for a fist bump and no one looked at
It
him.
honestly hurt me a little
It-
bit that happened.
It crumbled me inside.
Yeah, and I think I
And
don't
it's
think
not,
that
don't read
anything-
into that too much either. There's not like the team hates Skinner. You just turn and you hug the player beside you, right? So like
yeah.
that is always gonna like that's where him being a little bit of an island sitting in that chair, like
I'm just saying
that would have been Pickard if it was Skinner in net.
Calvin Pickard has not played 3 games in a row. Hasn't
Stop
played 2
it.
games in a row.
Stop it.
Jay, there
Why
are
are you, what are
some-
you trying to manifest here?
I'm trying to manifest this team winning in 6.
Yeah,
I'm just
so by
presenting
doubting Pickard.
you just want to sit here in silence for the next hour and a half and not talk about anything?
There's plenty more to talk about.
All right.
But I'm just
So let's move on.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you're are you with Cal or are you against him?
I love Calvin Pickard and I love the story and I love the potential for
But
the
in
story.
the same breath,
And
like,
there-
can he play 3 games in a
And there
row?
is
Like,
and there is a 90% chance he's starting the rest of this series. I'm just trying to outline and do some thinking about what could be the 10% where he doesn't. That's all I'm doing. He'll play good tonight.
yes.
I'm confident in that. Okay.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know.
95% confident in the guy giving us 900 or better.
Yeah, I'm 90.9% confident
All
in
right.
Calvin Pickard right
Yeah.
now.
Hell yeah.
And so are the Oilers in front of him.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.